Hey guys, here we are with Buffy season 6 episode 13, and in the last episode it was it was primarily a filler episode. Um so Buffy got a new job in the fast food industry, which I feel like most people, at least here in America, most people usually like their first job is usually like one of three things, I feel like, which is fast food, retail, or like some sort of manual labor, like lawn care, or like, something to that effect. Majority, not all, of course, but I feel like that's where you can usually get your footing at when you start like getting experience into things. My very first job, technically, by like, you know, um W4 and or W2 or like whatever. My first job was a fast food industry. So, and it was pretty similar to what Buffy started out in. For her, like, technically she was a waitress, but that's kind of almost the same thing. Well, I guess I shouldn't say fast food, but like the food industry. So her first job was when she was a waitress at the couple seasons back when she went to LA, and then here she is in the fast food industry. And that was, like I said, my first job. It was pretty similar to what she went through. Of course, not the entire thing of what she went through. I actually enjoyed my first job when I worked in the fast food, because it wasn't like I worked at Papa John's. It wasn't bad at all. It was pretty good. So there was, a bunch of similarities that I was able to make with her and working in fast food and everything. So, but there wasn't really a whole lot to that episode because it was really like a filler episode. I'm wondering, I want Tara to come back. I'm not sure when she's going to come back. She hasn't really been in the past couple episodes, but yeah, so Willow has been struggling with her magic. I think she's been doing pretty well, though, considering everything. Amy did like give her powers temporarily to where they were like uncontrollable, which tainted their relationship. And I feel like Amy now is going to end up being more like her mother. So that's going to be interesting to watch her go through that. But like I said, I think Willow has been doing a very good job considering everything that she's been through. Just waiting for Tara to come back. I want them back together. And what else? Our Three Stooges, we didn't see in the last episode. They did move because Buffy found them out. And we didn't get a whole lot of Spike in the last episode either. We got like a minute or two of Spike in the last episode. I don't think... Oh, and then Anya and Xander are kind of in a rocky situation because like I didn't even really realize it until one of Anya's demon friends pointed it out. Because and maybe this is where like Anya was saying it too, where I thought, like, while everything was going on or whatever, I thought he was just kind of trying to give her pointers of like how society is and like how to cope within this society. That's kind of like what I was envisioning, and that's what I thought was going on. But when she pointed it out, her demon friend, Helga something, she said that she wasn't saying it, but she was asking her, like, do you think he actually loves you, or do you think he's trying to change you? And then I'm like, oh, maybe he is. Or maybe it could be a little bit of both, or maybe he's not. I don't know, but it does. It seems like maybe he's trying to change her. He's trying to mold her into the woman that he wants instead of loving her for who she is. I think that there's some parts where he could like be pointing out like, hey, like by like to be able to cope within society, this is what you need to do or say or be like or whatever. But I love you for who you are. You do you. If people look at you weird or whatever, it's because maybe you like said something in a different way than has normally been said. Like maybe he could just communicate a little bit better than trying to make it seem like he is trying to change her. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how their relationship changes, because I do feel like their relationship's about to take a change. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that was a longer intro than I thought I was going to end up having. But anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next ones, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Oh. Are they fighting or are they doing you know what? It sounds like you know what, but it could be fighting. Oh, that's close. All right. Or it could be both, knowing them.
You know, this place is okay for a hole in the ground. You fixed it up.
Well, I ate a decorator once. Maybe something stuck. Are we having a conversation?
Oh.
No. No.
They sure are.
Maybe.
The way you make it hurt in all the wrong places. I've never been with such an animal.
I'm not an animal.
You want to see the bite marks? Do you even like me?
No.
Sometimes.
I don't think she loves him. That's for sure.
Get your sister's crap out of the way. Hey, quit it! Don't you curse me! Hey, get my phone!
Don't you curse me.
Ow, ow, ow,
Definitely
ow,
like siblings.
ow. Okay. Ow.
Gentlemen, the cerebral dampener.
Why did he keep it in his
online.
hand?
Now, with this baby, we can make any woman we desire our willing sex slave.
They're gross.
I thought that's why you didn't want to meet at the house.
Sorry.
About Dawn?
Willow's fine. She's been doing really well. You'd be proud of her. Without his head exploding.
Oh my god, his chip stopped working?
No, it still works. Just
It's
not
not
on
with me.
We can really have anyone we want.
It's like candy.
Juicy, pulsating
Ew.
candy.
Oh, the one with the neck. Put the whammy on the neck.
No.
Ooh.
So how did you get so beautiful?
Okay, does that line usually work?
That was a long time, baby.
Apparently not long enough.
Oh, you're not so sore about that thing, are you?
What thing would that be exactly? That the wind-up slut you tinkered together, or when little Miss Nuts and Bolts tried to choke me to death?
Okay, so
Ooh.
I've made a few mistakes.
No, I did. Forever
forgot about
lowering
this girl.
myself to be with a jerk like you.
You sure about that?
Yes, God, yes, I'm sure. I love you, Master.
I love you too, baby.
Hey, we're thinking of heading to the Bronze later. Want to come? Get all unwindy?
Tall glasses of frosty relaxation on me. Nectar of the working man.
No, thanks. I think I'll stay here with Dawn. Curl up on the couch with a big bowl of popcorn and
Oh, she's
listen to
leaving.
the cars honk.
I didn't think you'd care. You're never home, so
Ooh.
not like I knew you'd be around.
Damn. I get it though. It's hard to try to balance everything. Trust me, I know.
Now, please.
Look at her, man. The shape of her lips. Smooth, silky skin. The way her nose crinkles when she laughs. She's perfect.
So he does love her. Or at least his version of what he thinks is love.
Hot.
So are you, Master.
You play with her all you want. after I'm done with her.
Ew. This is so gross in so many ways.
I said yes, what?
What the?
Ooh.
What did you do to me?
Get the dampener.
Who the hell are you?
Your master?
My what? Where'd you put it?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Get the dampener.
Oh, crap. It's out of juice.
Is that what you used on me? Oh my god, first a skank bot and now this? What is wrong with you?
I wanted us to be together.
She's your ex? Dude, that is messed up.
Oh, you think?
Well,
You
it was
bunch of little
messed up
boys
in
playing
the
at being
first
men.
place.
Well, this is
Not
not,
just
some
because she's
fantasy.
an
It's not a
ex.
game, you freaks. It's rape.
What? No, we didn't.
Get off me.
Ooh. It is rape. That's why I kept saying it was freaking disgusting. He's gonna end up killing her. Oh, shit.
Everything's all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
No, it's
I don't
not.
think so. She's dead.
What the hell did you do? We did this. Me and Andrew and you. It's on all of us.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Shut up!
Well, I mean, Warren's the
we
one
have
that
to get-
killed her. But
to get
they
rid
all
of it.
did have plans to rape her. That's definitely what it
Maybe
was.
a spell. Can you teleport it out of here?
No.
It.
It's too big.
Is there anything that you can summon? Something that
Would
something
her.
that can devour that much?
You don't think Buffy will be able to put that together? That's what she does. She'll figure it out.
It was an accident. Maybe
It
we
was
could turn
not
ourselves
an
in.
accident.
She's right. Okay, if we go to the police
No,
now,
I am not going to jail.
we can't hide this. Sooner or later, the Slayer's gonna find out she's dead.
I'm sorry I haven't been around that much.
Oh no, that's not. It's okay. We know you've been all tied up.
What?
With your job and the slaying.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I see sitting where they
Well,
should be
both
dancing.
physically and
I'm sharing the joy
metaphorically.
of our groove thing.
Spike gonna be there?
What would they think of you if they found out all the things you've done?
I think they're still her friends, though.
If they knew who you really were. Look at them. That's not your world.
The fact that they do that, like,
You belong in the shadows
out and about.
with me.
I mean, it's okay for you to be here if you have things that you have to be here for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bring Anya up to speed on that monkey situation.
No, it's okay. I didn't expect you to stop doing magic just because
I did.
you don't have to hide it. I'm not.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better.
Gosh, dang, man. I love them so much.
Are you drowning or waving?
She's not gonna go in.
Want you and the
Yep. Knew it.
Don't think about the evil blood-sucking fiend. Focus on anything but the evil blood-sucking fiend.
Or a different blood-sucking fiend.
Spike, what's happening?
So you thought you could just slip away then? Vampire,
I'm confused.
Buffy!
Oh.
She's dead.
I killed her.
I killed her.
Except for she didn't. That was kind of a good plan, though.
2 problems, 1 stone.
Is that Jonathan? I'm confused. What is actually happening?
Do you trust me?
But I love you. I always will. Why are you talking like this?
Just in case something's gonna happen.
There was an accident. There's something I have to do.
She gonna try to turn herself in.
I have to tell what I did. I have to go to the police.
Police? What did you do?
What I had to. I went back and I took care of it. It doesn't matter now. No one will ever find her.
Where'd they find her? The river. She washed up half a mile from the cemetery.
Well, that's probably a good thing though, because they'll find the gash on the back of her head. To a wine bottle or whatever.
You are dead inside. You can't feel
Is that what she thinks of
anything real.
herself?
I could never be your girl.
Yeah? Okay, shoot. Katrina Silber, Silber.
Or just tell her to go away.
She was probably dead long before you stumbled across her.
It wasn't the demon. It was Warren. He knew Katrina. He had something to do with it. I know it.
How can you be sure?
You always hurt the one you love.
Does this mean you're not going away?
Is that supposed to be Spike?
Probably just enough to confuse the sensors or whatever in Spike's chip. But it's all just surfacey physical stuff. Wouldn't have any more effect than the bad sunburn.
Why do I feel like this?
Guilty?
Why do I let Spike do those things to me?
You mean hit you?
No.
Oh.
Tara's like, oh.
Oh.
The only time that I ever feel anything is when...
He's with him.
Don't tell anyone, please. Please don't forgive me. Please. God, please don't. Please don't forgive
Her guilt is just like eating her alive. Oh shit, this episode. This one was far from a filler episode. Holy shit. Oh. Dude. I don't know. I think people use people, and it doesn't necessarily... I think when you use someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. I just think as long as everything's consensual and, you know, both parties are getting what they want and everything like that, then that's okay. Of course, not in the aspect of what Warren and Jonathan, and I still can't remember what the fuck the other guy's name is. The three Stooges, what they were gonna do is completely different. That was what they were going to do was rape. But in this situation of Buffy and Spike, I think it's completely different. The only thing is about the Buffy and Spike situation is that the balance is a little off because Spike is in love with her and he's told her multiple times that he's in love with her. If she is not in love with him and if she's just getting sex from the situation, then I think she just like needs to be honest with him about it. You know, but I mean, if she does love him, then great. It doesn't seem like, from my perspective, it doesn't seem like she loves him. It just seems like she is using him. I could be wrong, but I just feel like that's what that situation is. But Buffy, no matter what, is human. That's why I absolutely love this episode. I love, especially so far this season, because in every action that a character does, there's like an underlining meaning to it. And they're making so many connections as well. Like this whole episode was just, I think, brilliant. And not just like this episode, and especially like with Willow's situation as well, because they make the connection of being like maybe a drug addict or an alcoholic or someone that has that type of addiction. They made a connection with that to magic, and in this situation, in this episode, they made connections of like, you know, in a bad way that you can use people and in a not so bad way to use people, you know, just like I said, because in the beginning with Katrina, that one would have been rape. In the Buffy and Spike situation, completely different. Because there's two consensual parties there. And so I think it was just showing you two different sides of what that could be. So yeah. Very interesting episode. I love episodes like this that have underlining meanings, because anything that I watch that gets you to open up your mind to different things, to different possibilities, I love it, because I can go on and on and on and on about like this type of stuff, anything that has any underlining meaning, and I love it. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and there's so much emotion into this episode too. Man, this was a good one. Anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next one, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. And if you will for me, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.